I'm really proud of the effort the team that's today. The score is not really indicative of how competitive it was. We were leading at halftime. And some of the things that we really wanted to be great at today, we were good at. They have great shooters. They're number 25 in the nation. They're SEC team. They have great shooters, and we held them to 2 threes in the first half. And so we did well on things like that, but I think they were a little bit too deep and too strong on the interior. They just kept sending in big post players that were big and strong and doing a good job. But of course, there's a lot of things we can take away and learn from this. This was a team that's coached at a very high level. They did some things that we have not seen this year, maybe switching 1 through 4. And we got to be able to still get shooters open when they do that. So that's something for me to think about on the break. But I'm very thankful for how many Trojans traveled to this game today. We had 100 tickets to give away, and we gave those away, and there were probably that many more that wanted tickets. And we had probably more fans than they did here. So thank you, Trojans, for supporting us. This is all just to get back to conference play, Sun Belt Conference play, and learn the lessons we need to learn and win there. So we just sent the team out with a good word of, we've had an incredible first half of the year, and we can build on this game to go back, and we don't have to lose again this season.
And Coach, there's a couple different players that kind of shined tonight. Leilani Guyon was clutch in that third quarter. Shakira Edwards was one name that really pointed out, whether it was steals or assists, she was just finding a way to get this team life and to keep them in. So just talk about her performance tonight.
Yeah, Shakira, that's what she does, right? She does things that you probably can't coach. Definitely you can't coach. I mean, she's just a great, talented athlete and competitive, and she causes things like, she's kind of like bonus. She causes bonus things. Maybe she gives you some surprises you weren't expecting. That's what she does, and we're just thankful to have her on the team. Who else did you want me to speak about?
And Fortuna as well, another double-double tonight.
It was tough for her tonight. She guarded some great post players, all SEC post player Cody, and many more that they sent in there. And on top of that, she didn't have a bad offensive night herself. So we're really proud of her. She gave it all she had tonight.
And Coach, you mentioned it, just the lessons that you've learned. It felt like throughout this non-conference play and even ODU with the one conference game that you guys haven't let like a trap game come. And then tonight it really showed with a close game against a ranked team, a top 25 team. So just talk about, when you talk about lessons, what kind of lessons do you think this team can carry into the new year?
Yeah, so I do think that's important. Nobody slipped up on us and beat us that shouldn't beat us. And that might be definitely is the first time since I've been at Troy that we went the whole semester and that never happened. And so therefore that is an incredible foundation to build on, right? If you start down here and you don't know how to do that, take care of the games you're supposed to take care of, it's hard to build. But when you start up here and you keep your play level and consistent, no matter who you're playing, you can build really high off of that. So that's the main thing is, we have a good base, we have a good foundation. They take care of business every night. They wear Troy across their chest, and they try very hard to make sure we don't take a loss for Troy University. They've only taken 2 so far, and I think they're going to be very few and far between, if any, next semester.
And Coach, you guys are done with the non-conference play until the MAC Challenge, so now you get to put all that focus in on Sun Belt Conference play. Louisiana first, and then I believe Southern Miss second. So talking about that and knowing you guys are going back on the road, how do you kind of let this team enjoy the break, enjoy Christmas, and then come back on New Year's Eve and get ready?
Well, we're family, right? And we are so thankful that our team, and I'm thankful my staff gets a few days off. It seems like this whole semester, the way it laid out, every off day we had was a travel day, it seemed like. And so they really haven't had many days off. Even though we're family, they need to go see their own family if possible. And we just hope they have the best holiday. And the coaches will have a good game plan. We'll have a good structured plan for us to continue improving when they come back. Right now, it's all about them enjoying family time and having a Merry Christmas.